Hi everybody and welcome. Wow, VCA34 close and more importantly perhaps auction day number 200. 200. I mean that's incredible. So welcome everybody, let yourself be known in the chat as usual. Grab a drink or some light snacks and sit back. We're going to watch the sniping close of VCA34. Now obviously we've got some auction rule changes being voted on at the moment that may have delayed some bid entries, so we'll wait and see about that, and that's some of the exciting stuff coming up. Make sure you have voted for auction vote 3 and we'll look forward to that. It's actually going to reduce the VCA staking minimum to 60 days from 120. Looks like the winning one, option 1, is winning there. So we're going to check that out too. Obviously, some other big news. The new website is out and it looks fantastic, very professional, and covers the investment product very well. So that's going to be very useful going forward. Beautifully done. Well done to Joel, creative director, and Punky and the team there. Very cool. It takes a lot of people to put that website together, obviously, as well. Danger Digital obviously played a good role, and you can see they've got a blog on there too. Very nice. That helps with the SEOing, so it should bode well as well. We're going to check that out later in the live stream. So welcome everybody. Once again, if you're new to Axion, let yourself be known in the chat. Subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell for further notifications, and enjoy it while we watch the sniping hour for the VCA number 34 close. Alex K, hi Superman, website is fantastic indeed. It is. So we're going to check that out. We've got plenty of time, folks. We're going to do the sniping hour of this auction, and then we've got auction 200 coming, which is going to start in 40 minutes, and that's going to be a regular auction, and so you can get a 10% bonus in Axion if you want to get that. You can use the referral link in the video description. That will take you there, hook up your wallet, and you can put some Ethereum in there, get that 10% bonus of Axion. The rates are actually really good today, about 14.6 million per ETH, plus you get 10% bonus Axion. Very nice indeed. Okay, so that's coming up in about 40 minutes, but here we are at the moment. We've got 530,490,000 Axion in a VCA venture capital auction number 34. That's worth $106,921. What happened to the dollars? Why did it go up? You guessed it, the price has gone up. Very cool. And so that's what's looking good. We're at 5.69 ETH in there at the moment, $15,376. Now, 85% of that is paid back as wrapped Bitcoin to stakers. So you can see that we've got 0.338 Bitcoin paid so far. We've got 40 minutes to go on the sniping hour, $12,591. Very nice. And you can see 5.69 ETH over 35.60. What are we going to get any big bidders in today? We'll find out. Obviously, like I say, we've got auction vote number 3 on. That means there'll be some changes in the auctions that may defer some Ethereum entries. We're going to find out today. It certainly did 2 days ago, but of course we had another VCA back-to-back on that as well. So a few moving parts, and we'll see how we get on with this one. Now, obviously, the future VCAs are going to be a minimum stake of 60 days, but that would imply that we'd get a lot more shorter stakers going in for that. But obviously, if it's option 1, which looks pretty much like it's going to be done and dusted, is basically that you will get up to 20% bonus staking longer, and that's what we want. So that's really cool. So we'll see how that plays out when it gets put in place in a couple of days' time. I can't see that one being beaten, but we'll check out the auction results as well. And we can actually check that out while we're on here. Let's wait and see who's in there. We've got Alex as moderators in the house at the moment. We'll probably get quite a few more people coming in over the next hour or so, so we'll check that out. So let's have a quick look at the vote. We're going to go in there now and check out the vote, and then we're going to jump over to the website, which is brand new, and then we'll get back into the auctions at different times as well to see whether we capture any ETH going in there. So there we are. Let's have a look. So we've got balancing Axion auctions. Make sure that you've voted. Really important if you're an investor. Use your shares to your fullest extent. We're going to jump in there, check that out, and see what the result is at the moment. Let's have a look here. So option 1, 98.9 billion, which is 93.789. It's actually fallen further than I thought. It was up over 98%, and now it's at 93.79%. Interesting. Obviously, option 4's coming, which is do no change. Keep it as it is, 5.57. I would suggest that there's probably some big accounts, a big whale or something, maybe a couple in there. Interesting stuff there. And maybe people that like recycling, maybe they're in there too. So they probably get no change on that one. But then they had the option of trying to go for more recycling. So that's the case. So There's the results for 0.47 for option 2, option 3 0.17, but option 1 looks like that's going to be the one, and we can actually let's go and check that out on the image. Hopefully this will come up. Let's have a look. I'll have to do that again, don't I? Let's see if that comes up there. All right, so option 1, remember, is going to be, this looks like it's going to be in place, folks. When's the actual time? I think we've got the time here as well. Let's see when that runs out. How are we going there? 9 hours to vote. You got 9 hours to vote. Make sure you vote. I voted, so there we are. 9 hours to go until the vote closes. Then it could be implemented within a day or two afterwards. So we've got some big stuff coming up pretty quickly. And let's have a look at the actual impact. It's going to be both auctions will receive 10% benefit. All right, that's the price benefit, and up to additional 20% graduated benefit based on the state. Sorry, auctions receive 10% benefit. So let's go through it. Bidders will receive 10% cashback. Via Wrap Bitcoin. So, and then for both auctions would be capped at 900%. Auction price is the same. So I apologize for that. That I misread that at the top there. So it's actually auction prices would be capped at 100%. So the auction price was the same as Uniswap. So take away that price benefit. But VCA bidders will get 10% cashback in Bitcoin, and regular bidders will get 10% additional Axion. Both auctions, upon staking over 350 days, the bidder would receive an additional 5% principal Axion plus 1% additional for each 350 days. You can see the breakdown there. So 20 years, basically 20% more. 350 days or more, 6% plus. You got big payday as well included in there. So that's pretty much that. Let's see what Alex says. Alex might have said something. Hey, Jason Keeler, great to see you in there. Cool, says Jason. Your jacket on must be freezing in New Zealand. No, actually, it's probably similar to Australian weather here. Actually, it's quite warm and that. But hey, Gertz Lepins, hi, good to see you. And yeah, pretty cool. I'm actually boiling hot in this jacket. I probably should have taken it off, but hey, that's how you roll. All right, so that's looking good. Let's quickly jump back there, and we're just going to click out of some of these, click out of that. We'll keep that up for later. We'll probably have a nice flashback later on that one. But there's the votes, 93.79. I'm pretty happy with that. I did vote for option 1, but of course, that's just the way we roll. All right, so we're back to the auction. Here we are, folks. That price has gone up, so that value's gone up. I think it was, I'm just trying to remember what it was yesterday. I think it was 90, was it 90 something? Around there, and now it's up 106. So let's check out the price. Yay, the price has moved up. Many days talking about the price hitting down the bottom. It's not much fun live streaming talking about the price hitting the bottom and trying to pick the bottom, but we did eventually get there, and here we are back up at 0.00020.245. We'll take it. We'll take it. Obviously, we want it to keep going that way, but we'll take the price increase. Obviously, the market as well has gone up a bit, but let's have a quick check out of liquidity. Almost $6.8 million liquidity there, 131,000 daily volume. That's still low, so still low volume, and a pulled wrapped ETH 1251, pulled Axion at 16,727. So obviously reflecting ETH and the rest of the market's going up. But that's where we are at the moment. So, but we'll take the US dollar value is increased, so we'll take that. And there we are. So we got Ethereum at 2673 and Bitcoin at 37, up 12.7% Ethereum over the last 24 hours, and 6.5% of Bitcoin. I saw some commentary about Bitcoin saying that the Bitcoin trap's over and that the bulls will probably take over. So that's one view. Obviously, people have different views and different analysis, different models as well. Cardano at 175, Binance coin at 356, and XRP $1.05 moved over there, and that's up 13.7%. Dogecoin back up 11%, and Polkadot as well, and Uniswap there is up 12.13. So pretty similar numbers there. Bitcoin obviously half of that. So that's where we're going there. All right, so let's jump back to the auction there. 5.69 ETH is in the auction. We've got 33 minutes to go. We'll see whether any big account decides to move in. Could be a new investor, in other words, a small, or it could be like a shrimp or something coming in. It could be a big account, something like a shark or something like that. We'll see what happens with it. Someone bids in here. Obviously, longer investors don't care so much about the time frame. They'll want to get that 10% wrap Bitcoin. They don't mind staking for 120 days if they're going to stake longer, so we could get some of those kind of long-term investors in there, and we'll see about that. and obviously they pick up the 10% discount to market as well. So pretty nice incentives there. Jason, hey, Australia cool weather at present, but enjoying crypto drops. Lots of bargains. It does, Jason. Very true. You're a wise person there in Australia, and yeah. Um, so looking good. All right, let's just jump over to some of the news while we're at it. Here we are, folks. This is the news that came out today, and this is I've been waiting for this. I talked about it the last couple of times as well. From Call Me Jace, creative director, which is actually Joel. And hi everybody. It is a great pleasure and excitement that I'd like to announce the new Axion website going live right now. So this is what I said about the development team working on different things, a big part of the puzzles, and they're starting to release this now. I said over the next few weeks we were going to get some real cool launches, and the website is obviously a critical one, and so it's great to see it out. This website is a culmination of months of work, which is what I was saying, between every part of Axion, the devs, the mods, the marketing team, the core team, our SEO partner, and our amazing Axion community. So the SEO partner is Denver Digital. It's hard to say that one sometimes. Denver Digital, that's the SEO partner. So that's pretty cool. This new website is designed to showcase what Axion truly is about, displaying the core and essence of the Axion to the world. This is the first iteration of our website. We will be constantly evolving and changing the site as time goes on. Axion is special. It's not like any other cryptocurrency out there. The special challenges. Presents a challenge and educating people on why Axion is unique, and that's really important. That uniqueness is particularly important. So that's good to see. We want to showcase the highlights of Axion while also providing avenues for more knowledge and information for people who want to dive deeper. So along with this website, our incredible knowledge base. So that's big. That's finally out there. It's also going live. So that's very cool. So do check it out. Where you will find a huge collection of articles, tutorials, and general FAQs about Axion through our new Axion support page, and that's really cool too. So that was actually launched a bit earlier, but that's really great. And getting access to our extensive articles and receiving support from our incredible support team. So they're linking up the different services with the moderators, and they're really expanding that service thing across the website and Discord, Telegram. So very nice. Obviously other places as well. Getting access to our extensive articles is pretty cool. And support team is only a blue help button away. So really cool. This is a huge and exciting step forward as this website and knowledge base finally gives us the foundation to build an entire marketing campaign around. So that's really cool too. Someone asked about marketing yesterday. I was actually supposed to pull up the marketing documents. I actually forgot about that. You know me, sometimes I do forget those things. Entire marketing campaign around. Now we can really let Axion shine. So that's a bit alluding to a bigger marketing coming up. Now we can really let Axion shine. This is the first of many exciting announcements to come, so buckle your seatbelts. I believe Axion truly is the better way to crypto, and now with this site we'll show everyone else how to believe too. So here's the one here. I'll put this in the actual chat so you can check out the new website, new Axion website. Boom. So there it is. Hey, we've got a quick hit here. Gerrit says Lipton's should be better now. Fees are low. Yeah, fees are super low at the moment. The gas prices are super low, so you want to get into those auctions, do some staking, get into that. Obviously, Axion 3 is coming up, and that's completely going to change the game to very low fees. In fact, the only project on Ethereum probably that's able to offer you smart contract fees down that low. So pretty cool. There are probably very others without having themselves, secondary platforms. Go 20 people or so, fear pulled an Axion. There's more, but those fees was holding them back, absolutely. And Katana TV, locked on and listening. Good to see you, Katana TV. Great to have you in the chat as always. So there's the announcement today. And here's the new website. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Chaka-laka, boom, boom. That's the way we go. So it's looking pretty good. Axion, what is Axion? I actually like the menu up here. What is Axion? Earn and invest, get straight into that. Spend, of course, and that's the big stuff that's going to be really expanding. I talked about the puzzle. The spending stuff's really going to come up big time. Security, okay, people want to know the secure, especially new investors to crypto. They're not really sure of the security, so cool. Community, of course, Discord, Telegram, and all the other places. Blog, so that's really important for SEOing. They've got the Axion support button, and then the Axion portal, which is the new name for the Axion staking platform. So it'll take us a little while to get used to that, but Axion portal, that's it there. Got a really cool picture here with the old Axion branding and behind. Nice. Generate true passive income with Axion, earn 8%, grow your investment for Bitcoin dividends payouts per week. So straight up there with the benefits, really cool. And you can get started there on that. So that's the first one. They've got some really cool metrics here, amount staked, total supply, BTC paid, all that sort of stuff, number of wallets, very nice set up there. Grow your investments with the dashboard there, high interest time lock savings, minimum 8% APY, consistent weekly bonus APY, etc. Earn Bitcoin dividends, really cool with all that passive income, all the keywords, right keywords, VCA options and stuff. Spend your crypto, and this is the big area that's still to come. We're waiting for this. Imagine that credit card, credit card Axion branded. You're going to be able to go spend crypto in the real world, in the sense of fiat world, and so it's pretty neat. Bring everyday expenses to the world, cryptocurrency with an Axion credit card coming soon. I'm so looking forward to this. Strategically partner with Connect Financial. Spend your Axion or wrap Bitcoin divs on all purchases. Extend your purchasing power with Connect Visa. Woohoo! It's coming! It's coming! Man, I'm excited. Slap myself. Slap, slap, slap. It's going to be really cool. Anyway, load up with the fiat or other cryptocurrencies for great flexibility. So I'm really looking for that, man. This is going to be bigger than people think, I think. And so it's going to be really cool. Your investment, total secure. So just a bit about your security there. And then obviously some of the articles that Axion's been in, particularly last year. Powered by the community. Vote on new proposals. Receive tips. Extensive knowledge base, etc. So lots of stuff on there. Join our Discord, and then obviously Axion's mission statement, because Axion is ethically run. So better way to crypto is this logo for the ethics. And then obviously the blog. The blog is up there, so pretty cool. This has all been posted today, of course. I think 14th of May it says, but great to see a blog in there. And here's the big FAQ, the knowledge base. So you can check that out. It must be pretty big. Haven't actually looked at that, so much get into that. And then you've got all the normal stuff down the bottom. Punkonomics, of course, if you want to learn about the tokenomics and stuff, and all that sort of stuff. White paper, DEX tools, as the price, Discord, etc. All the stuff like that. Stats. Axion Today Show partner, strategic as official partners, so they're on there. Staking auction, buy Uniswap, liquidity mining, vote and claim. So lots of key features there. Very cool. Let's have a look here. This is the FAQ. So you've got lots of topics there. So enjoy that. Yeah, really cool. And you can actually search the articles as well. So you can check that out. What else they got here? Axion portal. So it should take us to the dashboard. It does. It takes you to the Axion staking platform. Very cool. We'll get out of there. We'll get out of the support there. What else? We've got Axion support. Let's see what that does. We'll click on that. Real time. Real time. That was back to where I was before, so that's cool. And you've also got the help down the bottom here, so you can talk to, as we've shown us in a previous one, you can talk to all the moderators. Look, they're all online. Look at these number of people under the 5. So there's a couple of people on there already at the moment. Not sure who they all are, but there's a couple on there, so you can actually get support. Very cool. And I like the blue. Blues are real nice. So get out of there. And what else we got? Blog. Let's check out the blog, eh? Should be on a separate page. Yeah, there we are. So we've got getting started with Axion, step-to-step guide to convert fiat currency to Axion. So some cool stuff there and different articles. So looking good. Spend, and stake Axion. Click here to get started. Let's see what that is. That's pretty cool. We're jumping through that. Oh, that's the actual staking platform again. So nice link there. And what is Axion? I wonder what that one's page is about. So there we are. It's just jumping down to the bottom to the page. So very cool. Hope you guys check that out in a bit more detail. But I think that's really neat and very professional. I like the colors and all the artwork as well. All right. Hey, I just saw must have got a little bit of sell-off there. What's that? 20 million. Someone's just sold 20 million. Interesting stuff there. So the price just dipped back below that 0002. But you get that when you get the ebbs and flows. All right. So we've got 24 minutes to go. Still got 5.69 ETH in the pool, in the auction. We'll wait to see. If you want to get in there now, the actual gas prices are super cheap. Let's check out those as well while we're here. Let's go do it. And you can see it's quite reasonably cheap to get in there at the moment. And of course, once Axion 3.0 comes out, this is going to be dirt cheap. We'll probably never talk about gas fees again, most likely, ever. So there we go, 17, 16, 16. Beautiful time to enter. This is the very lowest we've seen for a long time. So that's going to make it really reasonable to get into a VCA today. So you want to get in, use the link in the video description. You can hook up your MetaMask wallet or up to 69 other wallets, and you can put your Ethereum into the auction today. It will take you to the Axion dashboard, of course. I'm not even sure which page that's on now. I think it's this one here. So it will take you to this one here. You just put your Ethereum in and put your bid in, click send, and it will go into this auction here. You get a new line item below saying my bets, and you'll be able to withdraw it at the end of the auction, which is in 22 minutes. Or if you didn't want 10% wrap Bitcoin back, you could get 10% bonus Axion and go into the next auction day 200. Which I'm very excited. I love the 200 round number, and it's 200 days that Axion's been kicking along. Very nice indeed. No 10-day fly-by-nighter, no 30-day fly-by-nighter. We're up to 200 days, folks. We just passed our 1-year conceptual anniversary or foundation anniversary just a couple of days ago, and now we're on day 200 auction. So very nice. 20 minutes, 2 minutes to go, and looking good. Look at that rate as well, 14.6 million. They'll probably go up a little bit better with the rate has pulled back there slightly. The Uniswap rate is 13.3 million Axion per ETH, so it gives you some ideas. Really two awesome benefits: 10% wrap Bitcoin and up to 10% discount to market as well. So those are golden. Those are gold. We're going to have a new auction running up in a couple of days, so that's going to be quite different. Let's just go back up here. Mr. Froz, good morning, Mr. Froz. Chaka-laka-laka, boom, boom. Hey, where'd you hear from that, Mr. Froz? That's hilarious. Hey, Gertz, looks great, new page. It does, quality, absolutely. Credit card will be awesome. Yeah, it will be really awesome. It's connecting those two worlds rather than having to go through different fiat platforms and fiat crypto platforms and other stuff like that. That actually be quite useful. Having a credit card, especially beautifully with that beautiful cover artwork on that we saw as well. So yeah, very cool, and well done to Joel, of course, creative director for Axion Foundation. Great work. Obviously, a lot of other people help input into that, but you know, creative design, decision making, artwork, and UI, UX, you know, user interface, user experience stuff. That's really neat stuff there going. And yeah, we're definitely looking for that credit card product stuff coming out. Just a beautiful bridge to between the fiat world and the crypto world. Very nice. And retail, don't forget. All right, so 20 minutes, we're just about 20 minutes to go. VCA number 34. And we've been obviously getting some wrap Bitcoin divs in there. Actually, we'll go back to the other dashboard. And we just got some ETH in there, folks. So we're up to 7.14. Okay, that's very cool. We're up to 18,940. Good. We've got 20 minutes to go, and there's some ETH jumped in there. We actually bet this side. We'll have to refresh this page, but that's pretty cool. So we're up to 7.14, and basically half of Bitcoin's been bought, and 85% has been given back to stakers at 0.4265 wrap Bitcoin. So a bit more Bitcoin coming into your staking page there, and obviously to the person that bid in, they get 10% of their Ethereum back and wrap Bitcoin immediately to their wallet. That's 15,712. So let's get the old calculator out. Still got 20 minutes to go and see whether this will get sniped out at all by someone with some big amount of ETH going in there. So 7.14 divided by 36.18, and that is 19.73% sold out now. So up at that 20% mark. As I always say, if we can get to 30 to 40%, that's kind of the okay level. We had one VCA so far where we got a 7.2%. So that's the only one that's really dropped below my minimum standard. Obviously, the more the better, but that's where we're at the moment. And obviously, the higher price, the more Ethereum relative to Ethereum, the higher we will get more dividends for that too. So we're looking for a price acceleration at some stage. But hey, this website's a good first opening salvo. Very nice indeed. Obviously, you've got to onboard people. You've got to need marketing platform. It's going to be awesome for SEOing, especially with that blog in there as well. With all the FAQs. So you can see there, Dolphin, the notifications, I said a Dolphin has bid 1.45 ETH in there. So very cool. Let's go check that out as well. We probably had a few max share stakers in there as well, no doubt. So there's that bid. Nice Dolphin, good little Dolphin, and nice one there. They'll probably end up, that could be, depending on their size of their account, they might end up upgrading to becoming a shark or something. So very cool. Looking at, you got a couple max share stakes coming in there a couple hours, like an hour ago. Very cool. People loving that Bitcoin. Look at that. Cash out Bitcoin, cash out, cash out, cash out. Cashing out Bitcoin. Hilarious. Max share stakes there. Look at that. 175 from a little fish. Did 175. Man, gas must have been pretty low then. That's a max share. So that's interesting stuff. Yeah, you do get those from time to time. Look at this, a shrimp upgraded to a dolphin. I said we're getting a lot of dolphins, right? I said that. We're getting a lot of dolphins, and we're getting a lot of dolphins upgrading to become sharks. So there's one there, 47 million, folks. And what a good price they probably would have got for that too, historically speaking. And they're max shared as well. Look at this, shark and shark, upgrade, 47.17, max share 4 hours ago only. This is only 4 hours ago. Man, this just shows you the economic energy happening inside the Axion ecosystem, and you just got all these different types of transactions. Beautiful thing to watch, really. It's an economy in motion. Shrimp upgrade to a fish, 555 with 6.5 million, and obviously because of the lower price, these guys are getting such an awesome deal compared to even like a month ago. So pretty amazing stuff there. And look at this, all this max share stuff. There are people taking advantage of these times at the moment. Very cool to see. Look, someone did a 200 there, $40. So you get, even with this lower gas, see what it does, pulling in smaller stakers and staking stuff like that. Oh, we actually got an early unstake there. That was a penalty, 5.2 million. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Really? Oh boy, they had 9 million. That's a pretty big penalty. I'm not sure if they really want to do that. 350 days served. I'm not sure the rationale there, but hey, people do what they want to do. Penalties go back to the auctions pretty much. So interesting. Max shares 10.8. So lots of stuff, folks. Look at that, another one there, and all happening. All right. Hey, welcome everybody. Please subscribe, like, share, hit the bell for notifications. Hope you guys are enjoying this live stream as we watch the end of auction day 199, or VCA34, so we like to call it. And we're about to start auction day 200. I mean, this is a major milestone. Auction day 200, it really is a big deal. And we've got 15 minutes to go until we get to there, or 16 minutes. And we're just watching the sniping of this VCA34. And see what we can do. Now we do have a vote going in, vote 3 for the auction enhancements, and that's the main one is to balance out the actual staking. So you can see it here. Let's go back to the actual vote here, and we'll get that. I'll just connect the old wallet up there. So we're going to balancing Axion auctions. So to make sure you do vote, you have to connect your wallet. There's only about 8 hours to go, I think. Yeah, 9 hours, so not far. Here's the percentage at the moment, 93.81 for the option one, not almost at 100 billion shares. So that one looks like it's going to take the day. But do vote. It's very important to use your votes, your shares if you're staked. And you can see that we've got option one will be very different. So both auctions will be capped at 100%. And it's going to take about a day or two to implement after it closes. So let's say it closes now. Probably auction day 202, 203 will be impacted. So yeah, probably 2nd, 3rd of June, something like that. And so what we got here, so auctions would be capped at 100%, so there's no price differential. Kind of like that myself. And VCA bidders will receive 10% cash back, as with Wrap Bitcoin. Regular will get 10% Axion, and upon staking over 350 days, you're really going to get that long-term benefit. And that fits the uniqueness and the character of Axion, where you're really going to get the 8% inflation. And if you stake long, you get way more shares, over 300% more shares. And plus here, if you go into the auction, you get an extra 20%. Very cool indeed. With the bonus there. So upon Axion, that's about Axion as opposed to shares, of course. Upon staking of 350 days, bidder would also receive 5% principal Axion as opposed to shares. So, but very neat. That obviously boosts your shares anyway, implicitly. So plus a 1% additional for 350 days. Very nice indeed. Obviously 350 days, you can get big paydays to start qualifying for that as well, and 20% more. So really cool benefit for long stakers, and that's the main theme. I'm sure marketing will even push that even more, targeting more long-term investors, and Axiom will become well known for having a solid base of long-term investors. That attracts a lot more projects, IEOs, airdrops as well, because people are chasing down long-term investors. Where are they? I want them. Axion's got them. We've got the #1 max share base. We've got long-term stakers, and that's the big draw card. It is a unique position in the crypto market for sure. So very cool. All right, let's quick go. I've got a few comments here. Let's go back to the auction, of course. 13 minutes to go, folks. Let's just refresh this page, make sure we've captured all the ETH. We don't want to miss out any of there. And we've got 30 minutes, so it looks like we're at 714. Plenty of room there left, of course. We've got what we got, 7 off that, 28 ETH, about 28 and a half or something like that. So plenty of room for some pretty big fish to go in there. Let's read some of the chat comments, of course. John Atkins in the house. Hi, hi everybody. New website looks great. It does. Did I actually? I think I might have lost that. Let's go back to check that out too. Well, John's here. John Atkins talking about the website. Here it is. Beautiful. Very nice indeed. Now this is all about investment stuff. It's not really every site's really implicitly about people, but this site's really about investments. You got to really showcase your investor stuff. So very cool to see that. And yeah, really nice. And I'm sure that this is the first iteration, so there'll be lots of changes over time, but very nice indeed. Let's have a look there. So pretty cool. What else we got? Alex K. Hi, John. Yeah, the website looks awesome. Gertz Lippens, a couple of those little hang looses, I think they are. Hey, says Aunt Willie. Aunt Willie's in the house. Very cool. Prana Um's here. Hey. It's Prana very cool. And Aunt Willie, peace out for that. And Cripple's in the house as well. Hey, Cripple. Morning, as well, Aunt Willie. And John says, I always feel slightly down when I see a VCA not selling, but I perk up when I remember rollover Fridays. That's right. So we'll roll over to Friday, and it'll probably be under the new rules there, John. So it'll be under the new auction rules, under option 1. So if it does, it will be under this option here. So that'd be very interesting, wouldn't it? Hey, very cool. Cribble VCA will probably be slow until the new DOA outcome it will be implemented. People will get more after the implementation. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be probably that Friday one with the rollout if stuff doesn't sell in there. Gert says it's Bitcoin, people. Bitcoin, yeah, that's true. True that. Hey, I miss Scott. I wonder where Scott is. I know he's been around a couple of times in the Discord, but always like his point of view, his ideas, of course, sensational. He is actually, I think, a professional investment advisor, has a whole ton of clients, so he's an interesting guy to get a lot of insights from, and is also a very interesting person, a very exciting person to listen to. All right, so let's quickly go. I think I was going to quickly jump on here, go to the auctions, and we're going to just check out, see what next Friday's one will be. So let's say that it closes in 9 hours, so that would make the not this one, not that one, not that one. So yeah, the Friday auction would be part of under the new rules. I'm sure maybe the very first one to go. That may be the first one. If this regular auction one is definitely the Friday one, would the mega VCA will be there for sure. And actually could be quite big if we don't get a sellout. We've got 10 minutes to go. So if this doesn't sell out, that will all roll over to Fridays, and it'll be a mega VCA and pretty high probability that will be under the new rules here. And we can see that here, option 1 here. So that'd be 10% back, cash back, no price differential, but with huge max long-term staking and benefits. And we're going to really find out how the investors that are coming in there as opposed to the cyclists. So big change, folks. Yeah, what else we got there? Alex, yeah, exactly. Better after, but of course the price may change as well. Willie, Bitcoin, yeah, Kurt's bit of smiles there. So very nice stuff. Hey, welcome everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Axion has had some pretty cool moves over the last 24 hours. Obviously benefiting from the market push up and the price going back towards the 0002 mark. That's cool. And also the new Axion website looks really tremendous, really professional. Obviously, we've got a vote on as well, about to close in 9 hours on the new auction dynamics. Very cool. And we also got some stuff on the new website about, which I think is really cool, the spend button. I'm not sure if they intended us to talk about this so much, but this is the one I'm looking at. The credit card, look at that, beautiful. Connecting Axion to the fiat world. Very nice. Go retail, spending in retail, pretty nice. Think about it, it's really cool. Stop smiling, but it is really cool, and I'm hoping to see this sooner than later. Remember, originally it was supposed to be out in late January for max share stakers, and then progressively rolled out. So, but obviously there's some things weren't quite right. The Connect team wasn't moving at quite the pace. They've done some move arounds. They've actually got other partners as well, other than Connect. Last time I heard. So we'll see where this all lands when it gets launched. But nevertheless, the whole idea here looks very cool. and strategically partner with Connect Financial. So I think they may have ring fenced that and wrapped that up a bit better. Spend your Axion or wrap Bitcoin divs on all purchases. Mind blowing, mind blowing. Seriously, this is like epic stuff. So everybody that's watching now, of course, is early people when you think about this sort of stuff. Very cool. Extending your purchase power with Connect Visa credit card. Load up with that fiat or other cryptocurrencies of flexibility. Very nice indeed. It's actually got to learn more about Connect Financial Card. I'm not sure if that actually goes to their website. Let's just check it out while we're here, and then we'll jump back to the auction. So here, this was written by some green guy a week ago. So we all know who some green guy is. Does the stats page and a few other things as well. But there, we're gonna check this out. We'll check it out probably on the other side. So we've got 7 minutes to go. 7:14. We're waiting for some ETH to go in there. We'll check that out. Let's do a quick read through as well. Very cool. Hey, welcome. Let yourself be known in the chat. We always like to hear people's opinions. There's complete. We love that. So just keep saying what's on top of your mind there. The card will be blue, I guess, potentially, but that one was kind of blackish, wasn't it? It's a big thing that it's a credit card, not debit, accepted in many more places. Good point, John Atkins. That's a really good point. So there we are. Let's have a look at this. This is one of the blogs that's on the new website. Axion's first and most influential partnership came through the deal with Connect Financial, which you can actually go to that too. Let's open that up. Why not? Man, this is going a completely different direction where I was going to take the live stream today. But look at that. Oh, making crypto work for you. Look at those cards. I love it's actually got a hex on there, which is ironic. But look at those. That's amazing. Cool. And look at the on the mobile. Nice. The world's first Visa crypto credit card. Boom, yeah, boom! So that's pretty awesome. It's getting me excited, that's for sure. No other crypto card in the market actually offers credit. Unlike other credit cards, the Connect is a true Visa credit card. With our solutions, members can leave their cryptocurrency assets untouched as they benefit from actual credit offered by Connect services, increasing your purchases power, manage fiat currency, maintain benefits digital assets, control your funding sources. Man, I'm getting absolutely amped for this. Use our credit, not your assets, etc. We aren't the fans of restrictions. The Connect wallet's a really nice website too, actually, to be honest. This actually looks new from when last time I looked at it. Connect tokens, obviously, you can get some Connect tokens. Might be worth picking up a few at this rate. Connect conference there, so pretty nice. And heaps of stuff. Earn with Connect as well, obviously. That's in crypto. You've got to kind of have that these days. And look at that. Oh, basic, silver, gold, platinum, black. And you got all that stuff there. Look at that. Woohoo! Check out this. Man, we're going to come back to this in the second half of the live stream when we open up auction number 2. And you can see a nice right up there. We're going to continue on with that, but we're going to jump back to the auction. We don't want to miss out on that as well. But man, I'm getting all amped about that. I see something in here. What's that? Oh, it's the general chat, so I'm not sure what's going there. So we'll come back to the auction. Don't want to miss the auction. Let's have a look here. What else we got here? Lopen's a nice big there. And Gert says, looks sexy. Yeah, it does. The card looks nice indeed. And thanks for clarification. Alex, yeah, good one, Alex. And big smile there. So, yeah, fun times. Man, we're going to go through some of that list. I think that's worth doing before it even gets launched in the partnership. How's the partnership going to look? It's going to be interesting. What benefits and stuff like that. What special stuff. Obviously, when you make partnerships, you often get some extra benefits or extra relationship features and stuff like that. So we're going to check that out. 4.5 minutes to go, and this is fun. $105,000 we've got to sell out. 18,955 is in there. We've got 4 minutes to go. Is someone going to snipe in here? We'll find out. I'm going to do refresh, make sure that we don't get behind with the API updates. Looking good. Look at that. A little crab there, staked 72,000 for 15 years. Very nice. Keep going. We're going to check out all the overall stats for Axion as well after the close of this auction day 199 VCA34, and we're going to wait till that closes out. Almost just under 4 minutes to go. Then we've got our awesome auction day auction day 200 coming out. So got to get the numbers there. 200, mind blowing. We are maturing. We are moving along. And imagine that. We're just counting up. Obviously, 365 auctions a year is the way we're rolling. Obviously, as the price moves up, the amount in the auctions will actually reduce. Is the intention. So we'll there'll be a cap on inflation, and we'll even have deflationary policies coming up with NFTs. So in Axion version 3, all the stakes are going to be converted, basically be NFTs, and then eventually there'll be some sort of secondary market, deflationary market. So really is going to be exciting stuff ahead. It's dynamic. It's not just going to be, printing every Axion, whole ton of Axion non-stop. It's going to be a lot of changes in the dynamics over time. So it's great to be in early. That's for sure, earning those sweet dividends. We've got 3 minutes to go. Just counting it down, folks. Here we go. All right, and what we got in the regular auction coming up, we've got 214,800,000 that's coming up, and then you get a 10% bonus in Axion. So if you want to use the link in the video description, you can get 10% bonus of Axion plus up to 10% discount to the Uniswap market price as well. So 2 great benefits, and we've got that's worth $42,590 US dollars at the moment, and Axion at the moment, of course, is at 000197008. I just got to refresh that because I said to you I probably need to clear all my cache off my my websites because they're probably slowing down the APIs or something. And there we are. Gas, of course, is down low, 22.18, so looking good there. And the price is also holding pretty good, a bit higher, so that's looking good. We're away from the 17s. We were up 17 million or higher, up to 17.8 million is our new record. So we're down from there, but this is still high by historical comparisons. 14.7 million almost. Very cool. You see that benefit there. Plus you get 10% wrap Bitcoin. Seems pretty good. Obviously out of VCA at the moment, you have the minimum stake for 120 days, maximum for 5555. The new rules, which looks like will probably likely start on Friday, by any means, is going to be 60 days. So we'll check that out again too. Minute and a half, folks, to go. We're counting it down. See whether we get sniped. Snipe us out. We'll find out. Let's have a look here. I also got a fold card, but it's pretty disappointing. Oh, okay. Well, let's know what the main features of that are there, Alex. So you get a little less in sats. Okay, cool. Yeah, let us know what the key benefit of that is, if you don't mind, Alex. So there we are, counting down. Last minute, folks. 1 minute to go. VCA34, auction day 199. Counting it down here. Looking good. We're about to start regular auction day 200. It's kind of exciting. After 200, of course, we're going to 250 and then 300 and then to 365. That's our first year of auctions, so we've got some time to go for that, but we're over halfway. We're over halfway. 30 seconds to go, folks. Let's see if we get a little surprise. Like say, some people saying, we may have people just backing off at the moment until the new auction rules come in. That would be Friday, from the looks of it. Friday also happens to be the mega VCA. It could happen the day before in the regular auction, so don't be surprised if it does happen on that one. But we're counting down. All right, so if this doesn't sell out, which is 3, 2, 1. So all the Axion from today doesn't sell out, goes into Friday's one for a mega VCA. So it's going to be truly a mega VCA again, and that's where we're going to be. That's what the market's decided. And obviously we've got the new rules will most likely start on Friday. So let's do the quick maths here. So we're at 20% sold out, basically. That's what we've ended up with. And unless some ETH sneaks in there at the end, we've had that before. But 35.59 minus 7.14. That's close. 28.48 times the rate, which is 14.677. So that's 418 million Axion. It's going to float over to Friday. And if we look at Fridays already, it's at 1.042. So plus 1.042. So that means that Friday will probably be about 1.46 billion. So about 1.5 billion, around that mark, just under there, 1.46 to 1.5. So that's where we're at, folks. So it's truly going to be a mega VCA on Friday, and potentially with the new rules, that'll be fun for sure. But let's just refresh at the moment, and we'll update this page, and we've obviously got regular auction starting up, and that's auction day number 200. So congratulations, you are here for this pretty cool turnover day auction day 200. Now, if you want to get 10% bonus today in Axion, that's instead of Wrap Bitcoin now, we've moved into Axion for regular auction. 10% bonus. Use the video link in the video description. You get 10% bonus plus up to 10% discount to market as well. Now, this is going to run out because if we go to option 1, which is starting soon, we're not going to have that benefit. As you can see, our auctions will be capped at 100%, so the auction price is the same as Uniswap. You'll still get the 10% cash back in VCAs for Bitcoin, and you'll still get the 10% Axiom bonus that you'll get in today's auction, day 200. But then you're going to have the extra benefit of Axiom principal for staking, and that's pretty massive, up to 15 years, 20%, 350 days is 6%. So pretty awesome stuff, and that's what you're going to get there. So awesome there. That's coming up and looks like going to hit for Friday from my looks. So really cool. Right, let's go to the chat there to see some of the comments there. What we got here was some element. You get a little bit sats. You get Bitcoin rebates on your purchases. Cool. Okay. With some element of gambling thrown in. Okay. And with its pinwheel spins of rewards. Okay. It's got a bit of gamification stuff in there. As I said before, people saving for the Pulse Sacrifice. That's Cardano. Yeah, I agree with that, Cardano. There's a lot of that going on too. A lot of people lining up for that. They'll be back in the double their ECR20 tokens, and when man gains, absolutely right. That's a big issue. And when man gains with their Pulse, however, Hexagons are living in a gate-kept silo. I agree with that too. Big whammy is about low gas use. Case has suddenly lost its appeal with ETH fees dropping. Axion launched V3 with even lower fees. No wonder they are gatekeeping us. That's true too. Cardano TV tribalism sucks no matter where it comes from. Yeah. So we don't have that on this channel, of course. We'll cover anything as long as it's of value, right? We look for the value as well. So pretty cool here. So this is the new one here. Let's just jump over to. The gas prices are real cheap to enter today's regular auction as well. So 17, 15, really nice entry. That's probably super cheap, and that's looking good. So let's jump over to the Connect, and let's check out some of these stats. So required token stake, 5,000, 20,000, 100,000. So there's staking involved in the credit. Interesting stuff. So very crypto monetarized here, crypto or gamified. Crypto fiat conversion fees 1.5, 1.3, 0.5. I think they're okay. Eligible for metal cards. No. Yes. So you get the black and the platinum. Obviously, we'll probably have automatic eligibility, I believe, probably for the Axion one. That makes sense if you've got a partner reward. Access to rewards program. Yes. No, under the basic one. Stakes to qualify for evolution. So obviously we'll have some benefit around that staking amount there too, I'd imagine. Be something different around that. Evolution stake multipliers, so you get that benefit there. That's cool. So the bigger you are, the more you stake. That takes more off the market too for the Connect token and stuff like that. Free monthly ATM withdrawals up to 2,000. So different. Oh, that's pretty cool. Interbank exchange monthly allowances, 10,000, 20,000. So yeah, they'll get a lot of big users getting onto this for sure. Credit rates, 8s. These are the rates there. They seem pretty good actually, especially compared to some personal loans and stuff you can get. Yields on crypto savings, nice little amount there. Yield on stable coins, yield on fiat. They're probably going to cross leverage some of that, to be honest, as well. That'll be interesting. Transaction insurance in there as well. So yeah, we've been around for a while. Yeah, so that's some of the stuff that's going on there. What I got? Connect cards. I think we've gone out. That's the way it goes. Wallet. Yeah, we've talked about the wallet there, I think, and tokens. You can actually buy now. Let's actually see whether they've got a rate there. Oh, it's on Uniswap. You can actually buy them on Uniswap. Oh, it doesn't actually show me there. Oh, you can actually do that. So that's cool on Uniswap. So they're already available. Be interesting to see what they're priced at the moment. And so on. So we've got that to look forward. They've also got staking as well. This is token.connect.financial, and you've got all this here. So staked, released. So this is probably quite before the storm. It's probably one to do your due diligence on for sure. I see the price is 48 cents. Not sure what the history of the price has been. Obviously, be moving around with the markets as well. Market cap 865, circulating 5, only for 25 million. That's not too bad. Market cap. what's that, 12 million. So actually this probably looks like a decent one to consider picking up, but obviously I'm not proposing that, but that's definitely something interesting. Obviously you have to see how they're operating, got to operate well. I mean, everything looks fantastic. You can actually link your wallet to and enter your address and stuff like that. Tokenomics in there as well, coming soon. Governance, treasury, staking, so very cool. Definitely something I'll definitely look after later, maybe after the live stream. Yeah, nice. And we've got this right up here. Axion's first and most influential partnership came through Connect, a company that is working endlessly to true access cryptocurrency vendors all around the world with its Connect card. Let's just quickly go back to the auction there just to make sure. Hey, we've got 4 ETH in there. Boom! All in there. I probably got beaten by Prana. Probably already told me that. Let's have a look here. Let's go back here. What we got here? Yeah, reducing load of ETH and reducing the fees for ETH users is one of the goals of Pulse. Is Pulsechain already live? No, it's not yet. Waiting for sacrifice deals. Yep, there's 2 stages. Sacrifice run about 33 days, and then there'll be a bit of gap, and then there'll be mainnet running. So maybe up to 2 weeks, probably gap is what I would expect. LXK, as far as I know, Pulse will launch with the Unifork, swap fork, and bridge back to ETH. That's correct, and so hopefully not siloed even without exchanges supporting Pulse. Gertz, yep. And so Superman, can you give us more details, the exact dates of the big Hex stakes that about to end? Whales could sacrifice on the day one and then dump really heavy so that other investors get Pulse in. Yeah, so it's on the June. Well, I'll try and pull it up. Prana, kaboom. Hey, Prana didn't beat me, but we got 4 ETH in there straight away. I'll get back to your one Cardano TV. 4 ETH in there. Boom, 10,700. So off to a good start. Boop, boop. Everyone loves the regular auctions. 10% bonus Axion and super cheap ETH at the moment to get in there. Comparable to historically, of course. It's not going to be compared to Axion version 3, which I can't stop talking about, but I'm just so excited about it. 4 ETH coming up there first, 14.31. We're only in 9 minutes in, folks. Very cool. I think we'll jump back here. I'm really getting myself excited about these cards. And I'll probably have a look at the staking side of it, the tokenomics at another time. Might actually do a video on that. Maybe I'll put it in tomorrow's one. We can actually get a bit more delve once I've actually got, had a good look at it. So very cool. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Connect Financial offers a first of its kind credit card, which is available to anyone globally, and it's on with the exception of blah 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 countries. The Connect credit card differentiates itself in how it manages other users' crypto balances. Other similar credit card projects are essentially prepaid debit cards, which is what I think John was saying earlier, required you to liquidate your cryptocurrency and load your card as fiat, which can sever limitations. Yeah, that won't work. With crypto, with Connect, you can convert your currency at the time of spending or carry it forward and pay it off later. The account balance due. Very cool. Axion's very first partnership was formed with Connect Financial in December 2020. So we have been waiting for it because early as late January was the initial time. But there were some issues that they had to resolve, and I think Connect had to get up to speed as well, because obviously Axion Foundation team is so fast at stuff, and I don't think not all teams are that fast as Axion Foundation. Let's not take that as a given. So I think some issues around their speed of work as well. Although I must say the website and everything looks very nice. Axion will be natively supported with the Connect Financial ecosystem and direct and upfront visuals within the Connect Financial dashboard, including staking APYs. Very cool, very exciting. That is awesome, eh? That is awesome. I think that's really cool to get into DeFi like that. That's another window into the Axion, cross community stuff. That's really cool with direct upfront visuals, and that's cool. While Connect Financial is a new name in the marketplace, the team members have been working with financial technology, so that's look cool. And there's Axion NFT holders will benefit too. So if you're holding NFTs, then that looks like there's going to be extra benefits for you. So very cool. Anyway, his original holder got a 25% discount in the pre-sale. Oh, so that's right. I forgot that there was a pre-sale and people got in on that. That brought the price of down to 7.5 cents. And obviously, we can see they've all done pretty well. A normal price of 10 cents. So we all saw the price was about 50 cents. So everyone's done really well. That's what probably 6x or so, 7x, and it may have been even higher than that. And other ones, I actually had forgotten about the actual sale. So they're pretty cool. All right, let's go back to the chat there. Make sure I haven't missed something. And here we are in the auction. We've got 11 months in. We've got 4 ETH in there. Real strong start there. Very cool. And Alex says 4 ETH is in. That is. Is Pulsechain a discriminatory platform. Don't sound appealing to me. It isn't. It's going to copy all ERC20s except for two projects that apparently copied, not apparently, but copied Hex, and obviously that would be most likely the candidates are Axion and Wise. And so we'll see. Obviously, they're very different today than originally. But you've got to remember that the share rate idea inside these things wasn't actually by Richard. It was a guy by the name, I can't remember his last name, but it was Greg. Greg something actually created the share rate idea. So that's how you roll. Is Pulsechain Willie, message rejected, I'm not sure what that is. Alex K, do you think it makes sense for Axion holders to get into CNFI? Well, I'm going to look at the tokenomics. Like I said, obviously some of the NFT holders are probably already holding that token. From the looks of it, I forgot about that they did a special raise for the NFT holders, because I actually don't hold an NFT myself. Canadian TV will discriminate to get Axion and Pulse. Sorry, typo, Axion and Pulse. Against Axion Pulse, and that's good. Yeah, so I think it's probably going to be Wise and Axion, because you got to remember that Peter, the founder of Wise, used to be a Hex whale. He had about 150 million Hex, and I don't know if you're not in the OG, if you don't remember all that stuff, he used to do big influencer for Hex and stuff like that, and then he ended up selling all his 150 million. Took a lot. He made good profits in ETH, but obviously he would be way up on Hex if he had kept his Hex. You're talking difference between $500,000 and maybe $10 million or something like that. Is a big difference. But obviously Peter's gone on to do Wise on ETH and Wise on Binance Smart Chain. I've talked about that previous videos. Alex K, Willie, Blindham Rich HR considers Axion and Wise to be infringing on Hex design, which is somewhat true, but I still disagree with it. Well, as certificate deposits, but everything above the certificate deposit is just about completely different with Axion and Wise now. So they've completely evolved into different spheres, but it's really about getting back at the founders. Unfortunately, there's a lot of Hexkins inside Axion and Wise, because we don't care, right? We don't get emotionally attached. We're not part of the tribalism, right? And so yeah, that's just the way it rolls. I know a lot of Hex whales that aren't into the tribalism either. So that's how it rolls. You just get that sort of thing going. Richard gatekeeping, as he believes Axion is a copycat, but he's not recognizing it's evolved into an innovative. Yeah, but he doesn't look at that stuff, right? So, I mean, anyone who watches this live streams knows that. I see it well. Ultimately, it's his decision, but it's kind of contradictory to him being open and, free airdrops and all the rest of it. But hey, that's his decision. So people see it for what it is. I see, well, that's not cool. I remember Peter fudded himself out after creating a huge 150 million stake. Yeah, Alex, that's right. It was actually high drama. It was pretty fun to watch. I don't think if it was pretty, I enjoyed it anyway, Alex. But once again, you can't really get emotionally attached too much. You've got to, keep out of the trial, and it's just not worth it. You actually closes you out of opportunities and value. And of course, if you're looking for that to help your own life, then definitely stay out of that sort of stuff. It's great to be part of a community, but just remember, don't get too emotionally attached, and just define your limits on things. Cardano says he complains of gatekeepers, but it's perversely ironic he's launched Pulse with the same gatekeeping. That's right. That's exactly the point, Cardano, 100%. But revenge is sweet, isn't it? Revenge is sweet, as it were. Unfortunately, it's not really the founders that get impacted. It's the investors, and like I say, a lot of the investors are Hexkins, and so it's just getting a Hexkin investors, not just the founders, who won't get affected at all by it. They won't. Axion won't, because Axion's got its own solution, Axion 3.0. In fact, a lot of projects on Ethereum are going to come to Axion, probably because of the innovation around fees. So that's my estimation as word gets out. But yeah, I brought it up in Hex OG's chat about it not making sense to exclude Axion, but of course, travelers. Yeah, it's not worth it, Alex. They're all closed-minded. In fact, they completely, as I said to you yesterday about the supply of the actual the amount of Hex coming out of stakes, as Cardano T was talking about, they just ignore it. And it's just like, really? I said we all get the demand side. We all get the price FOMO in the chart. We see the bull flag in the chart. We all get that. We know Pulse is coming. We know Sacrifice is coming. We get it all. But there's a massive supply coming out over the next 12 months, in particular starting in June, which is 4 billion. And that's nothing to be sneezed at. What's it going to happen to it? Is it going to get restaked? I expect a lot of it will. Is it going to get a lot of it get sacrificed? It will, but how much? How much do you only need a little bit to sell down the price? Like yesterday, the price of Hex went down to 4.6 cents, and it was just one BTC Hex claimer that was mostly the cause, and they just forgot about their Hex, and they decided, oh well, they hadn't even touched it, and then they decided to sell it down. So then they sold it down and went down to 4.6 cents. That's just one account, and that was just a couple of million. So that's what I'm talking about. It's you can't just ignore the supply side. I mean, I'm a Hexkin. There's heaps of Hexkins in the chat, and so we're just sitting there going, just look at the numbers. Don't get emotionally attached to a thing, So it's quite weird because I watch all of those, pretty much all of those Hexkin YouTube channels, and so I'm just sitting there, just sit back because I know it's no point in saying anything because they're just not seeing the whole picture. Always see the whole picture. That's the whole thing. So always be critical of your own investment, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, so that's a bit of fun. But RH is a marketing genius, and I'm still going in with big. He is, and that's the thing. That's a good point, Katana TV. So Richard Hart is a marketer, and that's what he does. And you've got to always remember that when you're listening to him, he's a marketer, and so you get in there, and that's what he does. And he's genius at it. He really is great at it. And he's got a niche in it. He's got his particular way of doing it. He's got a particular personality, and that's the genius, right? That is what it is. So, and it's going to be huge. It's going to be a big thing, and that's what we say. It's going to be a big thing, man. There's no doubt about it. And it's going to be interesting. But I've got more comments to say. I'm not going to say them on the live stream, but they're really cool. Alex K says there's no upside to gatekeeping Axion, just stupid revenge. Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter too much in the end. Way, like I said, a lot of projects will probably come to Axion after Axion version 3 and ask how did you guys get the cheap down on a layer 1? So on a layer 1 Ethereum, you get to own your keys and own your coins, right? And you're going to be able to get your fees dramatically reduced through the Death Row brothers and they're fantastic computer science, ingenuity mathematicians, really great stuff. And like I say, it's going to be a big deal in the marketplace, and so good to have them on the team. What it is. Just for the record, Richard has made me a multimillionaire, and I see through the front, but real shame, his ego and arrogance so abrasive and puts so many people off. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But don't forget, he's a marketing genius, and he's made himself from a millionaire to a billionaire, basically. So there you go. And with Pulsechain, he's about to do it again. He's about to rinse and repeat. So yeah. And Alex Casey's epic Cardano TV. Yeah, well done. So huge congrats on that. So that's some of the stuff. But as we've seen on this channel, we've been doing Pulsechain videos, and I'm going to do more of them. There's a big opportunity, so look out for that. It's doing really well on Pulsechain. Videos are coming out really high. Also introduces people into Axion as well. So there we are. Wink, wink on that one. So pretty cool. Can't be mad at someone who makes you $1 million. And yeah, so they don't control YouTube, and so we're going to be out there and about talking about chain, because it's going to have 4 times faster, more throughput than Ethereum, and very, very cheap fees. So that's great for the ecosystem. If you're an agnostic / neutral investor, you just want to get the best deal, right? The best thing. So you're going to follow the honey, as it were. So very cool. Good discussion, guys. Really good discussion. Really appreciate that. That's why we keep it real on this channel. Keep it real, that's for sure. All right, let's just go through some of the updates. Let's quickly refresh this API and see where we're at. Let's check out. We're at 62. We'll probably go a bit longer here, and let's do some of the overalls. We've got 4 ETH in there at the moment, and let's check out some of the overall numbers. We've got 280.3 billion Axion in supply. 46.3 billion in liquid. Of course, we take 3 billion off for the dev wallet. So we're at 43.3. I think quite a bit of that's probably got some whale stuff coming out, or some new buyers. And we've got 233, almost 234 billion state. and we're still sitting in that 83 to 84% range. We've been in that for many days, hey, but that's pretty good, eh? That's all organic, by the way, organically staked, so there's no managed staking there. Crypto rank 710, total stakes 24,480, average stake size 9.24 million, average stake length 2,301 days, market cap is 19 million. The share rate is 1.1562, very cool. And here we are with the stakes. Let's check out the total shares, looking good. And we got 576.8, almost 577 million shares, a billion shares. Sorry, that's well over, as I always say, half a trillion. I like saying that. Half a trillion is a big number, so very cool. We've got big payday coming up, 5 billion Axion. It's coming up for that 29th of October. It's going to be a bit of a cool marketing party then. And we've got Max Shares Club, 114.48 billion, almost at 115 billion Max Shares. This is truly gold for Axion going forward with all the ecosystem expanding. It's going to expand rapidly in the next 6 months, folks. Just watch out for that. And we've got 1.15 billion, 7,861 stakes. Very cool. We've got 122.37 wrapped Bitcoin in 34 VCAs, and that includes 32 of them. Probably 30. We've got 34. Probably 31 of those VCAs were very strong sellouts. We've probably had a couple of weeks, so that's probably 10% on the weak side, 90% pretty strong VCAs. So pretty cool. Cashed out 91.14 wrapped Bitcoin, $3.3 million. There we are at the moment, and that's currently at the Bitcoin price, as we saw, is at 36, almost 37,000. So that's where we're at there. And there we are at the auction at the moment. So pretty cool. Hope you guys are enjoying that. And for ETH and the thing, we've obviously got 23 hours and 40 minutes to go. I think that's about it. Gwei price is looking real cheap at the moment, so that's cool. So we'll close that down. The price at the moment, let's refresh this, see where that's at the moment. Once again, the Pulsechain and the Sacrifice has been delayed. It was supposed to be with kind of within 7 days, but we're well, I think, in the third week now. So it's got to be pretty imminent soon. We'll just have to be patient and wait for that opportunity to come out. We're all chasing down the opportunities. That looks like another big one. So let's see how that goes. We're at 0002. Yeah, so we're just down there. You can see the price there at the moment. That's on the hourly there. Let's have a look at the daily on Axion and pull that up. So daily is actually, see the CCI has moved up to the 0, so we passed the first buy flag at negative 100 across, and we're moving up to I think we're just over, still just about to cross the 0, so it's another buying bullish flag. Obviously the market's moved up as well, and it looks like we're going to get a MACD cross. That's positive. We've headed back to the middle of the Bollinger Bands. That's looking good too. We're well below the 100 rolling day average, which is at 0.0036, so we want to get above that as well. And also long-term support at 0.0035, I think it is, so we want to get past that. We are above the very long-term support at 0.0016, so we have had some good price movements there. We've got 4 green candles, day candles, so price is definitely lifted. Obviously, we've got a long way to get back up to where we believe we should be, but that's a good start, and I think we'll all take that to the bank, as it were. So very cool. And there we are. So I think we've just about covered everything, and there's probably stuff on the chat. I'll probably join you on the chat. Once again, I thought it was pretty cool covering this this Connect credit card that's coming up. That really is going to be awesome for connecting the crypto world with the fiat world. Very cool. And that's about that. So let's see where we're at. 66 minutes. Let's go back to some of the chat, and we'll probably start to wrap that up. I'll leave it on the auction there. Don't forget to make sure that you vote, of course. Make sure your vote counts for this. You can do that actually on the platform under voting. You can go there or go to the official announcements in Discord, and you can actually make your vote. Just click on the vote here. Make sure your wallet's connected and you can sign up. Very cool. Let's jump back to there, and got a couple comments there to read through. Cardano TV, not mad at him at all, just on a human level, he is chalk and cheese of so many people. That's true. Yeah, but it's refreshing. He is my favorite jerk by far. Nice one, Alex. Good to know that Axion is real DeFi that don't discriminate. That's right. It's very open. In fact, it's more open now than ever. We've got, I think one of the big things was moving from, I mean, there's a feature, but moving from one wallet to 70 wallets, pretty cool. I only have a MetaMask wallet, so I don't typically use other ones, but Axion is very different from X now, outside of the share system. Absolutely, and like I say, the share system was created by Greg somebody. I just can't remember the surname, just forgotten. So that's interesting. Alex, I think it's on Kyle's video on the origin of the share rate, so you can check that out. But you can go on show. But as you know, in crypto's a lot about marketing, so that's very important. Saying Axion is better than Hex, and you can't go on Hexologist show and say, yeah, I remember that. That was hilarious. That show. If you haven't seen the Hexologist show, I think it had. Oh, let me think. Oh, I've just forgotten the name. Evans. Oh, what's his name? I've forgotten his name now. Evans. What's a YouTuber? Evans. It's an Axion. Evans something. Oh my God, I've just forgotten his name. Sheldon Evans. That's it. Sheldon Evans. Yeah, he was on the show and he said that. That was hilarious. Got to go back if you haven't seen that. Watch. That's way back, but should be able to find that on YouTube. Uh, yeah. Let me go down here. But many chats design, but many parts of the original design with modifications of Hex baseline. That's true. Patricia Steers in the house. Hi, sorry, just arrived. Wow, you've been out at the clubs, Patricia. You've been out at the clubs in Texas, down in Houston, in the city. Uh, Hi, sorry, just arrived. And Alex K, you can't go to Hexologist show. And yep, that's right. I just got that one, didn't I? I can imagine that max stake share doubling its to over 250 billion max staked. I can too, Prana. I'm sure that's in the future at some stage. 250 million. Yeah. Oh, it's probably the top end, I would have thought, for sure. I'm trying to remember Punky's economics deflationary models now that you say that. That's an interesting question. I might go back and watch his videos and see whether that's where it could head. Because at some stage it's going to go, down the other way. I just can't. I'm trying to remember his lines that he has. Yeah, just going to remember that now. Hi, Patricia, says Alex, and hi, says Prana. So good to see you, Patricia, as always. Canada TV, Richard Hart aims for entertainment, but personally, the showing off and arrogance is gross when compared to the humble intelligence of Charles Hoskinson. That's true. I still got to catch up with that. I want to see them head-to-head live stream. Yeah. Well, you're talking different. That's another league of technical ability, aren't you? Talking Cardano. I haven't been involved in Hex and become a millionaire, but let's hope Axion does. Yeah, cool, Aunt Willie. Appreciate that. Hello, Patricia. And Sheldon says, Alex, yeah, I finally got it out of my head somewhere. I had to go right back into the database at the back end. Kyle Barr is the share rate guy. I think, I think it was, but I think Kyle was talking about, it's a good video if you haven't seen that one about Kyle. He just sort of shows the back development of Hex before it launched, and I'm pretty sure it was a guy called Greg that came up with the share price in that team. So yeah, Cardano TV, perhaps we could throw Punky into the live stream too. Now that would be entertainment, yeah, for sure. Kyle is part of the Hex team though. Very smart guy and completely opposite of RH. Yeah, he's a pretty relaxed sort of dude. Very good videos. Check that. Love his interviews. Axiom will eventually catch up with Hex. Can't wait. I'm all in with both, and Cardano, of course. Hey, nice one, Cardano TV. If you really think Charles is humble, you haven't followed him long enough, says Alex. Yeah, so I'm not actually that conversant with Charles. I need to actually catch up on that one as one of the crypto leaders for sure inside Cardano. So very nice. All right, so we're 29 minutes in. We've got 4 ETH in there. We're at 71 minutes, so we'll probably keep going for another 4 minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. There'll be an hour and 15 minutes, which is pretty epic. So hope you guys enjoyed yourself with that one. We've had a really great discussion about lots of great projects, so it's pretty cool. I've watched all Charles' videos for 3 years as Cardano. Well, there we are. That's extensive. Once again, people have different tolerance levels too for different personalities. That's probably the way it goes. He's a very smart guy and one of the founders of ETH. Yeah, that's right. It looks like Cardano and Alex and Cardano TV are well versed with that ecosystem. And obviously, the Cardano's got some big news coming up, haven't they? Cardano TV coming up with the smart contract stuff rolling out. So I think that's a real, like I said, I think it's probably the top buy and the top 10 there that I can see is Cardano. So yeah, that looks good. Let's have a look here. Polygon, VChain. Look like Shiba Inu is still up at 28. I'm really surprised. It's still fighting to stay up there. That's the way I call it, fighting to stay up there. Let's see if it stays up there. Obviously, if the markets really move for a rally, it'll probably go again. It's still got the interest in there, but certainly way below its all-time high. Let's jump in there. Number one meme coin, pretty much, isn't it? I guess Dodgers too, but this is the 76% below actually the height there. So interesting. See where that goes. All right, where are we up here? We got the 30 minutes in, and we got 4 ETH in there. So let's get out the old calculator, and we'll do the maths on that. 4 divided by 14.5 is 27.5% sold out already, and that was all within the first couple of minutes, wasn't it? So we've got a long way, 23 hours and 29 minutes to go. We've got about 8 hours left of the vote 3 for the auction, new auction details, and that looks like it will probably take effect probably on Thursday or Friday, and so we'll see how that goes. So I think it's probably going to and the team's pretty fast, but let's give them a bit of room, and let's say Friday for the mega VCA, whether that's the first day they start it, be interesting there. And obviously our price is sitting at 000198 for that. You've got Hex at just over, almost at 5.4 cents, and you've got Wise sitting at 51.4 cents there. So interesting stuff going. You got second layer Matic at 188 for ETH. The quick swap second layer 776, and Dex Tools, which is the one here at the 34 Dex T. That's not looking too bad. Yeah, so looking good. I'm going to close out of that as well, and we'll jump out to there. How are we going here? Auctions, very cool. And once again, let's just close out some of these comments. I've got 1 minute to go, folks. Big smiley face Cano TV. Third Shiba rise will be huge. Says Skirts. Hey, a believer. I own some Cardano. It's a darling of high cap performance coins. I agree with you. I wish the project the best, but Charles never struck me as a humble. He is smart and quiet design dreamer, but he likes to be the smartest person in the room, just like RH does, just as in a different style. Yeah, well, you get a lot of that with the leaders, don't you? You get a lot of that stuff going on. The reason he left ETH is because he could not compromise with Vitalik. Yeah. But it looks like they've also done a lot of new science papers and new science stuff in there, so it looks like that's going to be big. Hey everybody, I really appreciate everybody watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. We've got some exciting stuff coming up this week with those new auction vote. It's going to be definitely awesome, so we're looking forward to that. It's going to be quite a game changer. We're going to see how the market reacts and how those incentives go. Yeah, Alex K says, yeah, it's a very smart agreement for sure. That's right, that's what I hear. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. It's an hour and 15 minutes. I think we did pretty well. We had a great conversation. We had some pretty good start to the regular auction day 200, folks. And we even got Patricia Steer to come in just at the end there. So that's pretty good. Hope you guys enjoy yourself. Until next time, cheers. His video on teaching Elon on proving Dodge was hilarious. Yeah, that's true. I heard about that one, Alex. I think you may have even told me about that. All right, cheers for now. Peace out. Long live Axion.